Hey folks, in today's video, we're going to take the Porsche motor apart, make some panels, and get some rust repair fixed. First off, I carried the motor to a buddy's Porsche shop. He helped guide me through the procedure of taking the motor apart and let me do all the work myself. It took me about 8 hours to do it. He had a lot of music playing in the background and a lot of loud noises. So I've cut the sound off of that portion and we're going to fill it in with a little bit of elevator music. So let me get this thing turned around and I'm going to show you where we're at on the 911 project. And so sit back, hang on, here we go. So I got this bracket that I took off that's getting powder coated. I didn't want it all powder coated together, keep it all detailed. So I know that goes there. So I'm trying to space these holes out to where it looks like the factory would have done it. I'm going to do this side by eye and then we'll take our measurements. And I'm trying to leave enough meat all the way around. Like if I use this whole saw here, that looks pretty cool, but I'm taking a lot of the bracket away. I don't want to do that. And then, you know, we may put some mesh back here, so when you're looking at it from the other side, you can see the wire mesh through there. That'd be kind of cool. All right, there's our 3 holes. And I know there's some paint chipped off right there, so it don't look like it's even, but it is. It's squared up pretty good, or centered pretty good, let's say that. So now we need to make a pattern on this side of this, and I can flip it and put it over here. All right, so what you just saw me do on the time lapse, if you'll see in the center of the picture right there where the paint's missing, is really hard for me to know because I've never messed with any of this Porsche stuff. But there was a crease there. It was a smooth, soft crease, but the paint was missing on the top and the bottom. You see the line going right there. And if I had to guess, I'd say that this was supposed to be flat like it is now. And then this lip had damage all the way around. I just flattened it out. I'm sending all this stuff off to get powder coated. And I don't want to have it powder coated and then have to try to adjust it. So I'm taking my chances. You know, you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. And I'm sending all these parts out. You can see this one's got a little bit of smashed spot. I'm going to straighten that out. This end down here was completely bent over, where you can see the paint missing. I straightened it back out. There's still some dirt and some surface rust on it. All this stuff gets sandblasted and then powder coated. So anyway, that's a little bit more Porsche update. Reflector panel. Going to remove the reflector panel. I've already started drilling out some of the spot welds with a spot weld bit, and just going to polish up a few of these, give them a little bit more. I got a real nice reflector panel from a source I found that sells vintage Porsche parts. And a new piece, not original, just an aftermarket piece. They were wanting about 165 plus shipping and tax, and I bought one off of a wrecked Porsche hitting the front. It's already been removed. I gave him $80 for it, and I bought some more stuff from him too. There's a spot weld in the corner over here that's giving me a little bit of fit. Let me drill this thing out a little bit more. Well, yeah, that went too far. Now the edges, I cut through this. I left these edges in because it's going to be a whole lot easier to trim these off with this panel out. And I'm very, very happy. There's absolutely no rust in this piece right here at all. And that's really great. All right, so this piece right here, I need to make. It's solid from here to here. And this was where the taillight housing was. The rear tire would kick up debris and it would get trapped underneath the taillight housing, and it just rusted out right there. But it's solid as can be. There's no surface rust underneath here or anything. So this is another way we're fixing to save some money. So I'm gonna go get some tape. I'm gonna show you how I make a pattern for this. All right, I've showed you guys how I make patterns before. We're gonna lay this up in here like that and get the edge. I'm gonna lay this one over here so we'll have a straight edge. Go ahead and push it down a little bit. This is just a super quick way of making a pattern. We've got two leading edges right here. Sneak up on it. All right, so we got the leading edge. We got this. Now what I do is just go down here, get you some dirt. Just rub it good so you know where those edges are. And this back edge across the bottom. All right, now let me go get a marker. All right, so now we're gonna find this groove. Trim it up with some scissors. All right, so we got it trimmed up. And let's go find us a piece of metal, and then we'll transfer all this to the metal. Now I'm going to cut this a little bigger because when we make our bends, we're going to need that. And then I'm going to transfer our bend lines after I get this piece cut out. All right, this is the same gauge as the factory. All right, so we've got our rough end piece, and what we're going to do now, I'm going to take this gauge over to the body and see. This gauge doesn't work. I've got another one. Let's see how close we can get and scribe some lines on here. I'll be right back. I'm going to run down through here like this. And that's going to be our bend line for the back, if you can see that. And on the front, got a little 1/4 inch line that we're going to use to do our step down. All right. Let's see if I can put some light on this and show you. We got our backside done, and I got a step in the front. And that's exactly where we're going to put it. The step matches up perfect. It's the same depth. I just got to cut the pieces that I don't need off. And it's too late tonight to do any welding and cutting. I don't want to start a fire. So we're going to save this for another day. And that's just a free piece made from a piece of scrap. And a lot of you guys may say, why didn't you buy a new piece? Well, it's just like this piece right here. I'm going to make it. I'm going to have fun doing it. And this piece right here may have been 150 bucks, and that one was free. I'll put that 150 towards something else. I don't have all that endless money. So here's what we got so far. We've got the panel, reflector panel is what I need to keep calling that, off. No rust. The only rust was what was caught on top. And got that piece made. I got the tail lights out. I'm rewiring them. Wiring harness for each one was 150 bucks. Me doing it myself, $5. So that's another $295 I saved. All right, I just got this little shipment in. Looks like we've got us some SC flares for the 9/11 project. Let's see what else we can find. I know they sell all this stuff new, but I like recycling when I can. I don't mind the extra work. Here we've got the right headlight bucket, and also the other fender is rusty right here, and it's rusty right here. So now I've got enough stuff to replace it. Man, if y'all could see this paint job on here. It is black with purple glitter, purple metal flakes. No wonder they wrecked this Porsche. All right, so we got us the parts to fix that. We got a ton of peanuts in here. All right, this is the rear quarter extension for an SC with the flares. That's cool. And then here's the other side. Well, folks, as always, thanks for watching. We got a lot of stuff done on the Porsche tonight, and we got a lot of parts coming. So we're gonna keep plugging away at it. We're gonna get this thing on the road, and with your help, we may be driving it soon. So as always, if you're through watching, get out in the garage and go build something.